While looking through the dishes, I found this tray with a skull on it. I was really intrigued by it. It is a rainy day here in Michigan, and I am in my car. I'm sitting in the parking lot of a Goodwill. This one is located in Livonia, Michigan. I haven't been here in a long time. The last time I was here, I don't think I found too many items that I could flip for a profit, but let's go in and try. Here we go. Right in the foyer was this beautiful vanity set. I even loved the artificial plants that they had on it for display. Unfortunately, I couldn't take it home with me. As soon as I headed back to the back of the store, I ran into this cart and started looking around on it. Always some weird things. Look at this with the snakes. Look at this. Not sure what to make out of that. Oh, I think he's going to go in here for a second. My next stop was the Christmas area, and it was chocked full. So many things to look at. These look vintage to me. $2.99 for the bag. I'm going to put them in the cart. I love finding things in the box. It's creamer and sugar. It says Mary Bright on it. They look like they've never been used. Lucia for $4.99. These are wonderful looking. $12.99. They're crate and barrel, but they're too high priced for me to put into the cart. Another weird item. It looks like it's a ring holder and a trinket dish. This was actually a bank. It's an eagle, but it was all chipped up. She is missing her hand. This is an adorable figurine set, though. This little horse was all chipped up on its nose, and an ear was missing. Oh my goodness, look how fun he is. Another weird item. I love this little sign, when in doubt, mumble. I found this larger reindeer. It's Blitzen. Just wasn't sure about putting it in the cart. I got excited when I saw this box on the top shelf. Recognized the pattern right away. It's Port Marion. They wanted $9.99 for it. It says Tea for One. I did open this box and I could see the teapot and the cup, but I couldn't see if the saucer was in there, so I ended up leaving it. I'm looking around the mugs and I saw this beautiful bunny mug, but they wanted $4.99 for it. Other thrift stores have their mugs for 49 cents, 99 cents, $1.99 tops. My favorite color. But once I could feel it in my hands, I decided not to get that. I would love to pick up this casserole dish, but I can't for $12.99. Beautiful luncheon plates, another vintage casserole dish. And I was looking at this platter. It turned out to be plastic. Here I'm just pointing out the broken wing on that figurine there. Like that little picture. Wasn't so sure about it. Same with that one there. Lots of clear glass. These were actually really heavy. $7.99 for the pair. It's a pug mug. Looking at the Christmas dishes, 46 pieces for $50. That is too many for me right now. Looking around, there's some false graph. Some pieces, individual pieces, are worth picking up. 29-piece set of this pattern. Oh, I really like this, but not for the price. It would have been great for Halloween. If it wasn't $7.99, I would have put that in the cart. These are Rachel Ray. These are called the Hoot Owl. $4.99. There's 3 cereal bowls here, but they only sell for $10. The shelves are full, and I'm looking pretty hard to find things to put into my cart. I headed back to the Christmas area to spend a little bit more time. It was crowded the first time I was there, and I didn't get a chance to really look around. Some more items made it into the cart. I'm still debating about what's going to stay and what's going to go back. This one's for the cat lovers. I came back again to look at this strawberry utensil holder, but they wanted too much money for it. And there's a vintage nut bowl missing its utensils. Well, I had some fun in there. There was some thrifting wrongs, some what I'm going to call the weird things. I was showing you guys some weird items that I was finding in the thrift store, so that's always fun. And I was trying really hard to find things that I could put into my cart that were going to stay in my cart. A lot of things got put in, a few things got taken out. There's going to be a haul at the end here, so that's coming up next, and I'll show you what I got and then how much I think I can get for it. And I don't know that I'll be back to this location anytime soon. I just said I wasn't going to be back to this location, but I didn't go through any of the clothes or shoes or anything like that. There could have been tons of goodies in there. I could restock my Poshmark closet, which is starting to get a bit thin, but I still have a death pile of items in my emporium that need to be listed first, and that's why I've been resisting going through the clothes, and that takes a lot longer. And I wouldn't normally film that. Could take hours to go through clothes and things. Now, every once in a while, I find something like right off the bat, and I show it to you guys, or it goes right in the cart. That happens. So I can't completely discount out any location. The other thing was that there was no sales, and this is Friday, and sometimes every other Friday, and I never know which Friday, there is 50% off on the Goodwills, but not today. So I didn't get that. My total spend was only $37, which was pretty good considering what I'm going to show you in the haul and how much I can actually flip it for. So I decided to do the haul video right here in my foyer. I had this all decorated for the fall, like into Halloween, into Thanksgiving, but I just took everything downstairs and put it away because I'm going to bring out all of my Christmas to put in my foyer here, and I thought, wow, this is all cleaned off. Let's do the haul here. When I first got into the Goodwill and headed back toward the home goods area, and I was definitely going to hit the Christmas area up first, but I ran into a cart that hadn't been unloaded, and it had this item and a few other items. I think you saw in the video earlier that I picked them up. I did have them in the cart for a while, but I ended up putting them back. It was that candle with the skull candle with the snake around it, and the car like it's like a plastic car that had like glitter, not glitter, it was like gold leaf in it or something like that. So I ended up putting those items back, but I did keep Winnie the Pooh here. It says Santa's Best European style glass. And it's funny, somebody used a marker to cover over the original price on there, which was $7.99. They had it up for $4.99. Again, nothing was on sale, no sales at all, which I was hoping for, but we can't always get lucky with that. Oh, it says Honey Pot 3 points. I'm not sure what that means. And so that's what that looks like. I want to see, oh yeah, it doesn't say anything on the bottom. Okay. I just thought he was so cute in his Santa hat. I love the size of him. I actually have another Winnie the Pooh ornament upstairs. It's much smaller. And he doesn't have a hat or anything. It's just Winnie the Pooh. And then I also have Christopher Robin. I'm selling those separately. And I'm going to put this guy up separately also. So I paid $4.99 for him. And I'm going to expect to get in that $15 to $18 range. I'd found this large ornament back in the Christmas area, and I picked it up, looked at it, put it back, decided to go through all the other shelves. They wanted $3.99 for it. I put it back because it said 2010 and CVS Pharmacy, and I just wasn't sure about it. And I thought, let me go shopping, and if I come back and it's still there, I will pick it up and put it in my cart. As you can see, it's home here with me, so I did get it. But before I tell you more about this item, I'm going to show you the one other item that I got that was vintage. I went up and down all of those aisles looking for anything that I could put into my cart, and it wasn't much, so this is not a big haul, but I want to show you the other item first before I tell you more about this one and the rest of them that I got. When I saw the shape of these, I was like, oh, please don't be chipped. They weren't. They were $4.99 with this beautiful floral pattern on it. They're gold trim. There's 4 of them. It's left in China. And every time I see these, I know to pick them up because they're vintage, but I'm always saying to myself, what are they used for? So when you do a formal place setting, and I've never seen this before because I didn't live back in the Victorian times, and I'm not of royalty or anything like that. So anyways, you put them at the top of the plate. So your dinner plate would be here. These were used for salads, or if you were eating something that had bones in it, you put your bones in that. That's what that's for. They are just so beautiful. Nowadays, you can use them as trinket dishes. They're just beautiful for lots and lots of reasons. So I thought I'd just give you a little bit of history, and then we all know what they're used for. I just thought that was kind of an interesting little tidbit, little facts. So anyways, I paid $4.99 for them, and I expect to get in that $30 to $35 range for these. Actually, might even get more, because usually if you just find one, a single one, it might be worth picking up. They're usually around $10 to $11 when you sell them. So this might actually be in the $40 to $45 range. So I might be selling myself short saying 30. So let's say $40 to $45 range for this, but I think I'd be happy anywhere from $30 to $40. Now back to Prancer. Let me put him back over here. And then who else is coming along? Vixen. Isn't she pretty? I just love these. Definitely worth picking these up. You'll hear about that in a second here. Single ones sell, but if you can get lots, get more than one, that sells even better. It says collect all 9 there. 9. Oh, you know what? I thought it was only 8, but they're including Rudolph too, so there's 9 of them. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have Cupid and Blitzen, Comet, Dasher, Donner, Vixen, and Prancer. Now saying it that way, you know, without singing the dang song, I don't know which one's missing. Other than we know Rudolph. I know Rudolph is not in this group. So I paid $3.99 for all of these. So let's round that up to 4. 4 times 7 is $28 for all of these. Again, I just love the large size of them, and the detail is really good. Trying to give you a close-up of all of them. That one's Blitzen. And I already showed you the first 2. And this is Comet. This says Comet on there. I love that they're still in the box. Store them that way for sure to keep them from getting broken. Who knows, these might not have ever been used. Somebody might have bought them and never used them, because we like to put a lot of ornaments on the tree, and once you put these on, there wouldn't be much room to put a bunch of other things unless you have a really large tree. Although this would be great for a vignette. Now, I wish I had 8. I looked all over that Christmas area for the 8th one, but I bet it was broke or misplaced. I kept my eye out for it as I went through the other aisles, and no, I never found it. But I am still happy with this. As I'm going to sell this as a whole lot. So I said I paid $28 for these 7 ornaments, and I'm going to expect to get in that $70 to $75 range for the lot. So definitely worth picking up. Here is a recent sold on eBay. This is not my sold. Don't let things like CVS and the year 2010 on Christmas ornaments deter you like it did me. I almost made a mistake. I almost didn't walk back to research this a little further. I just immediately dismissed it. And that's one thing I think when you're trying to do vintage, that you don't realize that other things are collectible even if they aren't truly vintage yet. But in a few more years, these will be. Just wanted to let you see the ornaments up close again. I think Vixen's my favorite. She looks so adorable. There were some weird items in the thrift store and some wonderful items in the thrift store. And some of the wonderful items are right here in my haul. This is my small haul. I paid a total of $37 because I rounded up at the register. All in though, when I sell all of them, I'll be in the $125 range. I think that's a pretty good flip. Remember, Christmas sells all year long. Last year, I sold more Christmas items in January than I did in November and December. If you liked this video, give me a thumbs up on it. Drop a comment which item in the haul you liked the best. The reindeer ornaments, the Winnie the Pooh ornament, or the vintage crescent dishes. And please subscribe to my channel. I am trying to grow my channel. I appreciate each and every one of you.